Peace to the world. It's Master Chi. This footage right here is some two-finger knockout footage. If you go on YouTube and type in two-finger knockout, you'll see a lot more than lyte burly just getting knocked out by two fingers. I want to apologize to the 52 Blocks community because I ain't really trying to do no back and forth, no video back and forth. It's a waste of time. But I will address some things if you want to call me out. It's understandable. You know, I was spitting facts in my last videos, and you and your feelings. So you had an emotional response. I get it. I worked with people like you before. You know, I understand. That's why, you didn't put no thought into your video. You were just ranting and raving. Because, I touch your emotions and I get it. I understand. And also, I know 52 Blocks is your bread and butter. So when I come with facts, it's attacking your livelihood, attacking your pocket. And instead of proving me right, because you can't prove me wrong, instead of proving me right by actually addressing what I'm talking about, you talk about you want to fight this person, you want to fight that person. I've been trying to set up some sparring with one of your students. It ain't happened as yet. It ain't his fault. It ain't my fault. We just ain't meet up yet. But I ain't gonna drop what I'm doing because you open your mouth. Hell no. I'm gonna go down there and spar when I feel like it. I ain't gonna do nothing in the cold, you know what I mean? So I ain't worried about that, man. I'm making money, I'm living my life, and I'm getting better. But I will address some of the lies you spoke about. You said I cut my cousin off because of Ra. That's not true. I cut my cousin off because he didn't step up and defend me and my family when I needed it. So whatever he told you or anybody else in my family for that matter to save face, that's between him and whoever. I really don't care. What else? Like I said, I made like 4 or 5 videos talking about what a master is, what's real in 52. You have yet to address any of the points that I brought up. You have yet to address the fact that Knockmeezy kicked your face off and you can't deal with no real kickboxers or Muay Thai guys because your knowledge is limited, mentally and physically. So anybody that want to beef with me or get mad at me, just go to the facts. Answer the questions, man. The sparring is irrelevant, but I will be down there. Definitely. What else? I'm gonna cover all the facts. I ain't talking about lyte no more. I want to do other things with this 52. I'm gonna start interviewing 52 Blocks legends. As far as the other stuff you said, people express 52 Blocks in a lot of different ways. Everybody 52 gonna look a little different. But when the fundamentals is not there, you know that the person don't really know it or they on some bullshit. And that's the category I put you in. I was breaking down skull and crossbones in my last video and why it's really not effective for what you're trying to do. You're trying to be a close quarter block and it's not effective because it only block one angle. Whether you throwing the rear or the lead skull and crossbones, as you call it. We don't even do skull and crossbones because that shit don't work. But you don't address that. You get in your feelings and you have these little temper tantrums in your Nissan truck. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. I understand. I ain't expect nothing better from you because I understand your character. That's why I never chose you as a teacher. And I was talking to you way before I was talking to Rock. And I ain't choose you as a teacher. Neither did Jason 7. But anyway. What else? Oh yeah, you were saying some stuff about my teacher, man. I'm gonna address that. If he choose to address it, I feel sorry for you. And I understand your students is mad at me. That's a natural response because, they're going to defend their teacher. That's an honorable response. I get that. And that's basically what I'm doing. But you called out the fight between Ron Constellation, right? But you failed to mention that the fight was because of you and you didn't step up. Because they wanted to knock your head off. Ron went down there with you. You was quiet as a mouse. And then Rod ended up getting into a beef because of you. You ain't step up, but you ain't talk about that. if any of you people wasted your money on Lyte's first or second DVDs, there's a scene where he's talking with Ra about when the guy tried to attack Ra with the hammer. And Lyte is recounting the story, right? But let's think for a minute, people, because y'all like burly people, y'all don't think. If I'm with my teacher and my teacher has his back turned and somebody's trying to hit him with a hammer, don't you think the natural thing would be like, yo, watch out, look out, or even step in and just punch the dude in the face? Lyte didn't do that. He was ready to let Ra get hit over the head with a hammer. What kind of funny style shit is that?
Yeah, that's real funny style. Especially since the dude that was attacking Ra with the hammer, it was Lyte's beef. Because that dude owed Lyte money. Ra and Lyte was getting money together. Lyte did a line talking about Ra used to work for him. They was partners. Lyte wanted to be a partner with Ra because that way Lyte figured it'll give him a chance to learn 52. But guess what? When you ain't warned Ra about the dude coming at him with a hammer, not even on no teacher-student stuff, just on some friendship, getting money, ally type stuff, you don't warn that man, that's how you failed your first test. You've been hating on Ra for like well over 10 years now, man. And the truth is, from day one, you realize you was never on that man's level in no way, shape, or form, fighting or otherwise. And you was just like, damn, well, let me just see what I could get, whatever I could get, whatever little piece of information I could get, and I'm going to just run with it. Like a little fiend, like a little child, man. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you mad because you understand the knowledge that Ra possesses, and Ra ain't chasing no money off of that. He's living his life being righteous. But you, on the other hand, the little piece of martial arts or boxing that you do know, you trying to milk it and pimp it and make a living off of it, man. And that's the real shame, man. And after the dude tried to hit Ra with the hammer and Ra blocked it, you and Ra chased the dude down the street. The dude ran in the train station. Ra handled it, washed him up. The police tried to come. Y'all slipped past them. But then a Port Authority investigation popped up. And we all know what happened to Ra after that. So that's two instances where you was trying to be the man, but you couldn't stand up to it. You folded the same way your foundation is weak. And Ra stepped up for you, man. You talking about Ra was working in the barbershop, but you was bringing him money. Because y'all was making money together. You ain't mentioned that. Your integrity, man, is poor at best, man. You ain't mentioned that, man.
Weirdo stuff, man. Then you talking about Ra went to jail for you. Word on the street is you snitched on him, and that's how he really went to jail. And then on top of that, when he was in jail, was you sending him any bread? Was he trying to look out for him in any way, shape, or form?
Maybe you snitched on him. Maybe you did. I don't know, man, but I wouldn't be surprised if you did. And I'm going to tell the truth. You did send him some money. You visited him, gave him like $50, $100. Then you bounce, man. Ra should have his hands in your pocket right now, man. You owe that dude so much. You've been hating on him for so long. Instead of humbling yourself and really learning, trying to learn a lesson. Come on, man.
But then he come out of jail. You trying to milk him for 52, then run off and make up your own trash 52, and then try to discredit him. Where's your integrity, man? That's some foul, shameful shit. But yeah, I know you're going to be mad. I understand. The dude out in Texas wanted to fight you. You know, you ducked him. You changed your park in New York like 3, 4, 5 times because you running. You know, that dude, Cobra Black, ran you out of the one park, ran you out of Tompkins. So then you went up to Harlem. Then you went up to another park in Harlem. Then you left the whole state and went to ATL. And just like you go to New York when you feel like it, I'm going to pop up in New York when I feel like it. And it's going to be what it's going to be.
Speaking of ATL, right? That's the funny style, the Bati boy capital of the United States right now. I don't know why you went down there. You know what I'm saying? You got ATL Burly down there training with you, but he was supposed to be down with 52 Blocks ATL. He was supposed to be down with another camp. Then he just left that camp and he working with you. So everything you do is suspect, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, I'm making these videos, I'm dealing with facts. You can't address none of that. You get in your feelings, you start talking this and talking that. Your ignorance is obvious, man. And you wanna fight people on the physical level. You can't even block these verbal combinations, man. And we all know a mental scar is far more painful than a physical scar, because you can't see the mental scar, but you could feel it. So like, I know I said I wouldn't go back and forth, but maybe if I'm bored, because I know you're going to make 5 videos off of this because you in your feelings again, maybe I'll respond, because it's easy. You know, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff, but it really don't matter. Because at the end of the day, man, you know, it don't matter what I say to this dude. He trying to defend his pockets, man. That's why all he do is wear 52 blocks apparel. Because he's promoting his brand. He's trying to make money. And I get it. All I'm asking you to do is do it with some honor and integrity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to talk about foundational Black Americans, why you selling some fake shit to your people? What's righteous about that? And then when somebody calls you out about your product, you're not defending your product. You're defending yourself and your ego. You ranting and raving in your little truck like a little kid, man. Address the questions that I've been asking you. Can you deal with multiple opponents? Can you give somebody 10 free swings and block all them swings untelegraphed? Not because that's how a real fight will go down, but to exhibit your skill. Because the last time I checked, I only seen you in the ring with your students, your damn self. Anybody else that you was in the ring with, the boxers on 52 blocks south, they made you look bad. So like,
to add on to that, man, yo, I just want to know the facts again. So, you know, you say your students did Golden Gloves, right? When it comes to Golden Gloves, there's like an official registration, meaning that their name should be able to pop up on a computer screen somewhere. But I only seen your students boxing in the octagon ring, but not in a boxing ring. So that don't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only footage we got of you boxing, you was boxing in the living room with a mattress on the wall. There's no footage of you boxing in the ring like Burly. There's no footage of you competing. So it's like, the way that I am, anything I ask somebody to do, I'm willing to do myself. You know what I'm saying? That's a component of integrity. Another thing is, the truth needs no explanation. It needs no defense. The truth stands alone. This is why I could show old videos of Ra. I could show 5-second footage of Ra and loop it and loop it and loop it, because it's the truth and the science is being displayed. Like, you got like 1,000, 2,000 videos, man, 75% of it is redundant and repetitive, man. So it's like, it's real obvious and simple, man.
Yo, I mean, you can take it how you want to take it. You might not even be smart enough to understand what I'm saying. I don't know, man.
Nah, he not.
But I'm not doing no back and forth with you. I'm going to pop up when I pop up, and it's going to be what it's going to be, man. Ain't nobody dropping what they doing to stare at your camel face, man. Get out of here with that, man.
Speaking of which, man, another thing with martial arts, man, this is a lesson for y'all, man. Insecurity is a motherfucker. Insecurity will have the most beautifulest female taking off all her clothes for pennies, man. Insecurity is a powerful thing, man. It's powerful. So you got to watch yourself around insecure people, man. And Lyte, you really showing your insecurities, man. I'm surprised. Like, I always knew you was a funny style type dude, which is why I never chose you as a teacher. But I'm like, you really reaching new levels, not higher levels either.
You gotta check your ego and deal with the truth, man. I know you in your feelings, and the crazy thing is, yo, my videos ain't even really pick up no steam yet. Wait till people really start looking, man. You gotta be exposed. Oh yeah, last but not least, go back to the 2-finger knockout, right? As you can see for the YouTube search, it's not a myth. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? But when you if you wasted your money on Lyte's DVD, and this is my last point, I think it's the first or the second one. If he was smart, he would have edited it out. But if you look at the footage, you will see that when Rod knocks Lyte out with 2 fingers, at no point does Lyte rub his eye. Because people were saying, oh, he poked him in his eye. When you get poked in your eye, the first thing you do is grab your eye. Lyte ain't do that. He looked like he just woke up and he's shaking his head because he got knocked out with 2 fingers. So that's that, man. I deal with facts, man, not speculation. That's why I make the videos the way I make them, showing footage of different things to speak on. And has Lyte addressed anything I've spoken on? No, he talked about, well, let's just fight. That's like me saying, yo, man, your breath stink, man. You want me to teach you how to brush your teeth?